What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, family? And what's up, friends? It's your boy Lowell, and I'm back again. Got to hit y'all with another video. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's Papa Lowe's Place time. And I'd like to welcome you all to Papa Lowe's Place. Now, Papa Lowe's Place is a place where if it's on your mind, then let's talk about it. If it's something that you're concerned with, then let's talk about it. If it's something that gets on your very, very last nerves, doggone it, let's talk about it. So I would like to say hello to my co-host here, Miss Jessie.
Hey, it's your girl here, Jessie. How y'all doing this afternoon? Let's talk about it. I'm ready.
All right, well, we have a video today that happened actually in my city. So you know I had to bring it to you. This is a video at an actual Walgreens. Well, you know what? Let's run the video and then we'll come back with commentary sporadically throughout the video. All right, roll the clip.
New tonight, the Good Samaritan who leapt into action during a stabbing at a Columbia drugstore is sharing his story. News 19's Shannon Taylor tells us what pushed him to take action.
So I wasn't supposed to be here is how I felt. But God had a purpose for me to be here. And I hope I fulfilled that mission while I was here.
What started as a regular Tuesday for Kenneth Goodman.
First DoorDash order of the day, I ended up coming to the store to pick up an order for a client. And as that was taking place, I wasn't here that long, for probably about 2, maybe even 7 minutes.
Quickly took a dramatic turn.
And I noticed that someone had just gotten tackled and the same person had just gotten stabbed. As the person I was walking to the register did not see it, I dashed over to that person and kicked him off the individual and started tackling him and scuffled for the knife. Got the best of him with the knife and held him down up until everybody was able to get clearing.
All right, listen. All you DoorDash drivers and Uber Eats and what's the other one? Is it DoorDash and Uber Eats? I don't know. Whatever, if you delivering food, you need to be careful. You know, first of all, you need to be careful. And I know that this didn't happen while the guy was actually delivering food, but I just wanted to warn you all to just be careful of your surroundings. Here we have a guy that walks into a Walgreens and sees something strange going on, and he reacted. Now, as I was watching this video, I had to think to myself, what would I do in that situation? Honestly and truly, what would I do? Would I come to that rescue? Jesse, what would you do?
Listen, I'm not going to lie, y'all. Well, first of all, let's go back just a few seconds in the video when he said that God had something for him to do. So I don't know if he was prepared for this kick action or what. But anyway, he said God prepared him for this, to do this, something for him to do. And he said that he wasn't supposed to be there. He was just door dashing or what have you. Okay, but me, if I was in his shoes door dashing, Lord Jesus, listen. Now, I can yell and scream. I may even turn around and go back out the store. Now, I call 911. I mean, I can't. How am I going to defend somebody who got a knife? What you want me to do? You know, I mean, hey, Jesus, Lord, I could pray, for him, but yeah, what would you do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a combat vet, you know what I'm saying? But that still don't mean I'm gonna do much. Now, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you, Truth is, none of us knows how we would react until we're actually in that situation. I'd like to think that I would help out, that I wouldn't allow my fellow man or woman to be killed in that way. I mean, could I sleep at night knowing that I didn't do anything? So that's just something that I think about. I like to think that I would be involved in that action. So what would you guys do? Put it in the comments. Go ahead, roll the clip.
This Walgreens on Divine Street, where Columbia police responded to reports of a random stabbing that left one person injured and hospitalized. A situation that could have been much worse had Goodman not taken action.
Okay, see, she just mentioned that the situation could have been much worse had Goodman not taken any action. How much worse do you think this could have been? Because we don't know the condition of the victim
He's a good man too.
But,
I mean, his name ain't just good man. He's a good man. Go ahead.
but how much worse? You know, he had a knife. So you think he was just going to go through stabbing anybody that came into the Walgreens, or, you know, how much worse would it have been? Or because somebody had come in, you know, with the weapon themselves. How much worse could it have been? I'm just asking.
And I think there's a good question brought up in that, is that, if I don't know, lost my train of thought, family, but what if the other guy had another weapon where he could have used it against Goodman and caused Goodman, injury? See, I'd be thinking about stuff like that. I'm thinking about, what if he had a weapon? Should Goodman have came? Maybe Goodman had a knife. Maybe Goodman had a baseball bat or something like that. Should Goodman have stepped to him, with a weapon in hand, or with something, what I call BDM, breakdown material? Should he have stepped to him with something like that? I don't know. But I would like to think that I wouldn't be empty-handed stepping to someone with a knife. We'll see what Goodman did. Go ahead.
Okay, so in that then, say if he did have a weapon and he used his weapon, would it be self-defense? Because technically he wasn't the original victim. He was just coming to the victim's aid. Would that be considered self-defense though, in that case?
Well, I'm going to say this, and then we're going to go on to the rest of the video. Daniel Penny, a guy in New York, came to the aid of people that were on the train. There was someone on a train that was threatening to kill people on the train. He didn't care if he could go back to jail. He just made a whole bunch of threats to people on the train. And Daniel Penny actually stood up for the people. Unfortunately, the guy that he stood up for actually lost his life, as Daniel Penny put him in a chokehold, and a guy ended up losing his life. And so, Jesse makes a great question. When you do that, when you're trying to help and you're trying to assist and you're trying to save lives, is it self-defense? Could it be considered self-defense, or are you going to jail? That's a very good question. Very good question.
If I didn't take action, I don't know what would have happened. He did just randomly stab someone. That random person could have been me. Had it would have been me, that probably would have been everyone else in the store. So I'm glad that I was able to just stop him, but it was God protecting me and having a shield over me so that I was able to do his calling and his words.
Goodman says he was fearful during the interaction, but was only thinking of the people and the man that was injured.
I haven't been able to get to the hospital to go see him yet because I think he's still in intensive care. But I am in contact with his brother in regards of his health. So I'm hoping that he makes a speedy recovery and comes back to all normalcies of life and safely shop at this Walgreens again.
While many call him a good Samaritan or hero, he remains humble, calling it a God-ordained experience.
Don't want to sit here and walk around as a hero, but I do want to just sit here and do God's mission and his word. But I do appreciate and thank everyone for what they're saying. I greatly appreciate it.
Shannon Taylor, News 19, WLTX.
And today, Goodman visited the Walgreens where the incident happened, and he tells News 19 he will continue to check.
So you seen that, you heard that, it's a good brother right there. I'm telling you, that's a brother that I want in the foxhole with me. I served with some awesome guys over in Iraq and in Saudi. That's a guy I want in the foxhole with me. That guy right there, he's willing to go to bat for me, and I'd be willing to go to bat for him. So, I just think that it's awesome in our society that we have people like that who are willing to go that extra mile for their fellow man. Again, as I asked y'all before, I would love to hear you guys, what you have to say in the comments. Is that something that you would do? Or would you just simply call 911? What would you do in that instance? Especially speaking to my brothers, especially speaking to the dudes, what would you do?
Has anybody ever experienced anything like this in their lives, or know somebody who's close to them that experienced something like this? Share your experience. Reach out. in the comments and share your experience. If you've ever experienced it or anybody that you know, share it.
All right, so y'all guys saw the video. I'm gonna come right back with another video. But in the meantime, I want to thank you all for spending this time with me, Papa Lo, here at Papa Lo's Place, along with my beautiful co-host, Miss Jessie. So,
Hey, y'all.
as I always say, you guys take care of yourselves.
And each other.
All right, I love you guys. Bye.